Sup, folks? King of the Dead here, and Leo the Madman, and this time, Cruel Joyed, because he finally decided to catch up and can join us for the literal last review. And sad days are upon us. This is our last Fionna and Cake review, not only because it's the last episode, but because HBO Max is definitely not gonna renew this for a season 2. Alright, boys, how I feel about this last episode? Yep, makes sense.
I'm just confused. I don't know what's happening.
That's what happens when you binge a series in a few hours.
What exactly are you confused on?
All right. Well, I'm mostly confused by the ending. The ending, I can't wrap my head around. Just because, while I understand it operates by the flimsy magic that is the Adventure Time universe, it doesn't really explain anything. Why did he give them a sunflower? That
was a dandelion.
All right. I didn't know you were nitpicking my etymology, my plant knowledge right now. That's fine.
Anyway, continue. Hurry up.
When they stop, don't do this to me. I don't work well under pressure.
Continue.
When
Any day now. I'm leaving this all in, by the way.
Please don't. He sends two children from the other universe, and they just stay there. All right, whatever.
Yeah, okay. I did want to say I'm thankful. I knew they left Baby Finn in that goddamn tank. I'm thankful that they got him because he would have died in there. So I'm thankful that we got Baby Finn out. And also, I told y'all that Farmer Finn lived because there's no way Jay and Little Destiny would leave the rest of those very young siblings in that universe by them fucking selves. It's definitely Farmer Finn's definitely alive. And when the portal opened, or Prism was all like, "Yo, Finn, you gotta come help me out. Fiona needs help," and he's all like, "Nope, my adventuring days are over. Let Jay handle this one."
And he just took his girlfriend for no reason.
That's canon.
Okay, I remembered the thing that I'm actually confused by.
Go on.
How does it make it canon?
Okay.
They didn't go through any of the proper channels. It just drifted towards the thing. But if it was that easy, why couldn't he have done it in the first place?
My theory is Golb is their boss.
Golbetty.
Yeah, Golbetty is their boss because, she's all powerful and all that. So I think when Simon coughed up the universe and then it turned into a dandelion, because he was freaking out. I was like, I didn't ask for this. I didn't ask for this pressure, this responsibility. And he started twitching. And I think that was Betty, taking the universe out, transforming it into a flower or whatever he decided. And that's why that was him giving it to them to make it canon. So thanks to Gold Betty.
You know what you're spitting, but CJ's got a point. That doesn't make any fucking sense.
It doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense. Because he handed the universe to Fionna that makes it canon.
I was literally about to say, even that explanation doesn't make sense. He should have handed it to Betty.
Why didn't he hand it to Betty?
Okay. It's like Betty gave the keys to the car to Simon to give to Fionna so they could drive the universe to the canon spot.
Also, if I could just add in real quick, I cannot stress enough to you how little I care about Shermie and Beth. I don't give a fuck. The only good part about the Shermie and Beth thing is that if you pause on Beth's list of what they have to do to overthrow the Pup Kingdom, it's all like rally the people, cause a ruckus, buy some spray paint. The very last thing is reestablish Parliament. That's funny. That's the only funny part of Shermie and Beth.
What is Parliament?
Parliament. I am not about to explain to you what Parliament is on this cartoon review.
Send him back to 6th grade history class, bro. Take him there right now.
One of my favorite things is when they were looking through the books, Beth saw Jake's book. I didn't know Jake wrote a book, by the way, and she got happy. I'm like, aw, that's adorable.
I mean, there's no way she knows who Jake is.
Great grandpa, yeah.
There's literally no earthly way.
Statue.
The only one who would know what Jake is in these times is Gibbon, and Gibbon is, and I'm going to believe Shermie and Beth are the new Finn and Jake. Gibbon has to be evil of some account for them to want to overthrow him.
Yeah, he's got the Ice King's gem in his eye.
And?
That's evil. He's crazy. He's turning ice.
So did the ice thing, and they just let that thing live till it ransacked North Pole.
That's different.
Oh, by the way, have y'all heard that theory that the crown does react to great stress or distress? So we see Turtle Shell Princess's shell. She died. That was Ice Thing's bride. That would mean the theory that the reason if you watch the Shermie and Beth intro, why we're in the Ice Kingdom for a little bit longer than we should be, When then Turtle Princess died, the ice thing went crazy and expanded the snow, expanded the ice, turned like a whole chunk of the world into just ice.
Also, I'd like to backtrack right quick to the soup in the farm when they went to the farm area. That soup is specifically made by hunters, which ergo means the mom of this universe for Finn's children was probably a human huntress.
Probably. Also, towards the end of the last episode, human Flame Prince is holding hands with human female Fern.
Fire and grass.
Fire and grass. As if Finn and Flame Princess didn't work enough. Now we got fire and grass.
Bro.
No, please, I'm begging you to stop confusing me.
What? Go on, what's confusing?
How does that work?
How does what work?
Fern is the clone of Finn. Does Fionna have a brother or sister? What is cooking?
Okay, well...
Okay.
Human World Cake is a cat, but Human World Lord Monochromacorn is just a man.
Let me dumb it down for you, CJ. Our world of Finn, gender bent for Fionna's world. So everything you're seeing in Finn's world is there in Fionna's world.
But it doesn't.
But Finn and Fern are the same person, or Fionna and this person the same?
Furness? Furness?
Fucking insanity.
Fernessa? Fernessa.
I would die for you, Fernessa.
I would also like to point out that no matter what the Lich's goal is, it always
ends with this. It's the
honestly.
fact that this is clearly a different universe, Lich, that got his goal, but it's all the same goal, Betty. So literally every version of Lich is always trying to kill all life to appease Gold Betty, and it will never work. I wonder if this is like, you know how she turned him into a
Lego block?
Yeah, Lego block. I wonder if that's all Liches. Like, that's what all of them are.
That's what I was thinking. Like, either that, or that's just a bunch of people that finally made it to Gold, or Gold Betty, and she's just like, nah, be a brick, and then just turn him into a brick.
You know, I know I'm a child for having weird expectations, but I thought these finale episodes were going to go so different. I thought Gold Betty wouldn't remember him or wouldn't care about him. So as he makes his appeasal, he'd also start turning into a brick. And then when he turns into it, then it sort of freezes over and Ice King pops out because he put the crown on. And then Ice King sort of starts like flirting with Gold Betty because he recognizes it's a woman. And maybe she tries to put him in the brick again or do this and that, and it doesn't work because he's Ice King. I don't know. I also thought I would have loved it if during the final battle wasn't like, well, I'm happy to see Baby Finn alive. It wasn't Baby Finn and the Peppermint Tank and Jay and Little Destiny. I would have loved it if, like, I don't know, he was shooting the blast thing, the eraser gun at Fionna, and then a sword of some kind blocks it, and you see the two adult Finns, like Prime Finn and Finn Mertens, and she's, I don't know, she would be like, I don't know, oh, it's the cooler versions of me. You guys gotta help me out. And they're like, nope, this is your adventure. And they're like, give her their weapons or something and let her do it.
And she fights.
Yeah, I would have loved it if that happened, but I don't know. It's not like as far as Simon and Betty, I'm not disappointed with that. That ended as beautifully as it possibly could have.
Honestly.
But the Fionna one,
Also, that whole scene with Fionna gets all big like a giant. It's like, this is my top fantasy. What the fuck?
What do you mean by that?
That was definitely someone's fetish. I'm calling it. Stop putting those in cartoons.
Tonight's episode, the writer's barely disguised fetish.
But I do like how Cake turned into a giant fucking hammer.
Godzilla.
And she's just like fucking...
Oh, wait.
Yes, that too. Oh my god. Stand back. I've seen movie.
I love that part. She's all like, I think I stretched myself too far. Hey, you're doing good, Cake. I love you, Fee.
Love you, Fee.
Good stuff. Oh, that's good stuff.
Again, I am disappointed she regained control of her powers, but she got funnier. So,
like that
fair trade out.
Like, that's just it. That's what I'm not getting, because, okay, let me phrase it. I do get it. It's called Fionna and Cake. It's the name of the show is Fionna and Cake. But I still cannot believe you wouldn't throw, like, a Finn and Jake in there if he would like to react to it. Like, if Prismo's just watching the final battle on TV and he's like, guys, check this out. And it's like adult Finn and Jake, and they're like, yep, that's what I would do too. Like, something. Why are they not present at all?
I am sad to see it go. I know we're not going to get another season.
Definitely
That's the whole point. This whole season was actually
also real quick
in Adventure Time.
Real quick bullshit. Actually, when they're like, I don't want to be magic. This is the world we want. This. No, incorrect. Some of you are actually immortal in this other world. You can kiss my ass. He should have put that crown on.
Or at least, if not that, then just make Simon magic. Like, Gold Betty should have been like, here, have some magic without the crazy, and then they get to be magic. You don't have to suffer. Like, what the fuck?
Also, last disappointing thing for me is why couldn't he just have Betty back at that point?
Because somebody has to be. I think they explained that magic is beyond anyone's capability. Like that, there needs to be a goal. So in case, unless there's somebody here to replace her.
How long have y'all been in here?
Yo, no.
What?
Where the fuck did you come from, nigga? Yo, loud ass.
And you didn't mute him. I knew it.
And I didn't turn him down. So there's just be one piece of this video that just. We're recording right now for my video, by the way. Ace, god damn it.
No. Just start your point again, and then edit this part out.
I'm saying that shit was loud as hell, but like there needs to be somebody to either replace her, or it needs to be like some wish maker, like maybe even through Prismo. Like I wish I was gold instead of blankety blank. But then who do we trust in that sort of position of power? Like Betty had the wherewithal to lock the lich the fuck up. Who do we trust that would do that for every lich?
Oh, and I guess we used Mr. Fox already, so I suppose.
Oh yeah, Mr. Fox would handle that shit, wouldn't he?
Yeah, he probably.
I argue BMO could get it done.
Also,
dead,
BMO
bro.
could have gotten it done.
Somebody get a
dead, bro.
BMO. Go grab a BMO and tell him you're God now.
So
go.
go
BMO's
grab that
dead.
BMO who murked itself.
That thing's a clock now, dog.
It's a clock.
If you go to Gold Betty and you're like, hey, I brought you a new offering to replace you here, and you bring a clock, I hope you like Legos, fucker. You're getting in the fucking air.
Say goodbye to your legs.
Say goodbye to your... That shit was scary as hell. Like, say goodbye to
Also,
your legs.
well,
Woo!
How'd you feel about that voice actor?
Which one? Shut up. We already did this joke. Shut up. All right. Since Ace is here and ruined it, might as well wrap it up a little early. Any final notes, anybody? Oh, final notes and to give it a ranking out of 10.
I still miss Candy Queen. I wish it didn't end like this. I wanted them to have magic again. 9 out of 10 because they didn't show the fins one last time. I would have loved that.
CJ?
I demanded more fan service. There were not enough alternate versions of other characters. They really gave us the kids and like 7 different shapes of Bubblegum and Marceline, but I would have appreciated a rugged huntress wizard, or I don't know, like a vampire flame princess, literally anything else. 7 out of 10.
All right. Ace?
Exquisite.
Way to go.
I'm waiting.
I
think
don't know
he's
what's
dead,
going
bro.
on here.
Excellent. Now, 10 scale of 0 to 10. What you got?
I'm gonna say 9 out of 10.
All right, excellent. And for the real reason we're all here, I think this show was beautiful in the making of it. I appreciate all the hands that came together. You know I love all these voice actors. I will never be mad at more Adventure Time. But at the very end of the day, I just feel like this is the most bittersweet of an ending as we can get here. All Simon got was a little bit of like resolution in himself. Fionna and Cake are back to where we started in their normalized universe, although I guess Cake has power, so that's good. I just don't. Also, Scarab, his punishment is that he got what he wanted, and he's the Wishmaster now. I just think I just felt like then CJ's right. The dandelion, it just didn't come together the way I think they wanted it to come together. Also, if you say one word, I will choke you out. So I'm gonna give it like a good 7 or 8 out of 10. But again, I'm not mad. If we get a season 2 somehow, I'm not mad at it. So yeah, that's it. That's enough. Thank you all for everyone who came together to help me record these videos. Thank you everybody that watched. Y'all be sure to like and subscribe. I will be back for different content. And yep, that's it. King of the Dead, Leo the Madman, Cruel Joyd, and Asente Jinsui signing off.
Bye. Have a wonderful time.